referring to those contests WSL had in Ireland and Scotland. It'll be good to go back to some cold water surfing contest. You know, these guys, they have some amazing wave, and today we have some good waves in Anglet with that second heat of the quarterfinal with Ariane Ochoa surfing against Mafalda Lopes, and same scenario as the heat prior, Roman, with early good wave from the surfer in blue.
Yes, and it's all goofy affair in this heat. They're both surfing backhand on the right-handers. So Ariane Ochoa, definitely the oldest and the most experienced in this heat, already counting a 6.17 on her first ride of this heat. Let's see how it goes, if Mafalda can stick to her feet and get some good scores. Seems like the current is still
yeah,
present.
still there. Good looking, good size wave there, considering, you know.
All right, so
Yeah,
one maneuver, 617
well,
for this wave.
that's been the scenario since this morning. If you manage to nail those single wave turn, it's paying off. The judges have rewarded this kind of risk-taking surfing. You gotta be quick on your feet, quick back on the face after the bottom turn, and it's paying off for Ariane.
Yeah, she did not smashed the wave, but she placed the surfboard pretty high in this re-entry, and that's why judges gave her the 6.17.
And we're gonna go to Caroline Saran with the last hit winner, Anat Leila. Vas-y, Caro.
Yeah, I'm here with the last hit winner, Anat. You have a big smile on your face. Obviously, you're happy with your hit.
Yeah, I'm super happy, to be honest. Like, I'm so happy with myself. I didn't really mind if I'd lose or win. I'm just stoked with what I'm doing and the people I have surrounding me. If it's my parents, if it's my team, my surfing coach, my physiotherapist, my massage therapist, my sister, my friends, my sponsors supporting me. I don't know. I mean, it's fun. It's fun competing again.
Yeah, what a hit you had. You just opened up with one of your biggest scores. Then, again, another one. You have the high score total of the contest from today, this so far. You were leading the heat the whole time. You looked almost easy watching you surf out there. Obviously, Anglet loves you as much as you love Anglet. So you must be really happy about your hit.
Yeah, I mean, you can't not tell that I'm not stoked. I'm super happy that I got to win. I'm so happy that I got to surf against Carolina. She's an amazing competitor. I mean, everybody here is amazing, and I'm always keeping my head down coming into a heat. I don't always come thinking I'll win, and yeah, I mean, things are connecting for me even though I'm not feeling my best. And yeah, I just want to say hi to my sponsor, Herbalife, Maccabi, אלטשולר שחם, אוקלי, אבא שלי. תודה לכם, תודה לכולם, אני אוהבת אתכם, לכל מי שצופה בבית, באמת, אני מקווה שאני שמה לכם חיוך על הפנים, ויאללה, שנשמח. Thank you, but I'm just, speaking to my people.
Yeah, you do good. But probably the end tomorrow, so happy to be in the final lead. Semi-final. Final probably, maybe tomorrow. I wish you good luck. Hit by hit. So
to have a happy Saturday, and I'm hoping everybody's gonna enjoy. I'm hoping the sun will come out. It'll be a fun day and good waves. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Well, have a good night, have a good rest, and we'll see you tomorrow again.
Yes, smiles and a lot of emotion in the voice. She's coming back from injury. She said it earlier on in the booth, but like, what a good positive energy, Roman. And as a former competitor, you said how important to be on a good roll, on a positive roll, you know, and it's paying off.
Just watching her talking like that with her smile on the face. You can tell she has a lot of confidence and she's having fun. And this is the most important, because when you have fun, you don't think about the pressure, you don't think about the event. So you just want to go in the water and express yourself and show everyone your best surfing. And this is what is happening right now with Anna Tlelior. So she's in a good role to go all the way to the final. We wish her the best of luck, of course.
Yeah, and we got during that interview second wave for Ariane, 6.33. We're gonna put that back on the screen. Here's the replay. And she was already carrying a 6.17, and then that first turn was good, and then she managed to find that second section to unload and get a second turn. Nothing amazing, but enough to, you know, put Mafalda, poor Mafalda Lopes in combo land. 12.5 requirement. We are midway from the heat, but so far it's only a one-way heat for Ochoa, the surfer from the Basque country, here on screen.
Yeah, we talked about that in the previous heat. The surfer who takes advantage from the beginning of the heat by taking waves, just taking waves, the right waves, is normally adding a lot of pressure on the shoulders of the other competitors. So Ariane doesn't seem to be too stressed right now. She's surfing with like not amazing surfing, but she does the work. She picked the right waves. She managed to combo 2 turns in very tight pockets. This was really smart surfing from her, and it adds a lot of pressure now on Mafalda Lopes, which needs a total of 12.5. You know, it can play on your nerves, and
yeah, especially as you see on screen, she's got that blue strap around the ankle, so maybe she's suffering a little bit from an injury that could be because she's only carrying a 1 point, as we see Ariane trying to take off on that wave, but there was no potential. She kicked out early.
An injury is not necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes an injury, a light injury, I mean,
Yeah.
of course, can also release the pressure of the event. Also,
you see the ankle there. But she's in the water, so that means she's fit to surf.
Let's see what she can propose us on this one with a strong attack.
Well,
yes,
doesn't
completed.
Yeah, doesn't seem to mind that ankle on that really vertical re-entry. So that's probably gonna launch that heat, that opposition as we are already midway through that heat. Just good attack there.
And in comparison to the last wave of Ariane Ochoa, or to the first one with a single maneuver, it's a bit similar, even not better, I would say.
Yeah, I tend to agree. So that could put her into the 6-point mark, and just have that heat just starting. She's gonna be back in the lineup. Less rip, maybe. We see them
yes.
A bit of a more gentle stroke.
Typical with the incoming tide, the rip is gonna get lighter. So we're gonna get some pretty nice waves for those last few hits.
It came at a 5.17, so 1 point under Ariane Ochoa. Best two waves. So she's still looking for a 7.33, but that lead is on.
Back in the game.
Yeah, back in the game for sure.
And it will also give her a lot of confidence. Earning this 5.17 on a single maneuver, she knows she can do much better. And now looking for a 7.33, she knows how to reach this goal. Getting ready, Lucia Machado from Canaries Island. Bit chilly today in Anglet.
Yeah, the wind has picked up also a little bit. We had probably on low tide some clean faces.
Ooh.
Still some clean faces.
Unfortunately, she pushes a little bit too high this turn.
Yeah, she tends to have that board a little bit
Away from her feet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
the
flat on the face. It's
little mistake.
yeah, but a mistake that could play in the favor of Mafalda Lopes. You see the requirement on screen, 7.33. That's way obtainable. She got a 6.17 on one single maneuver. If she happens to find two quality turns, it could turn that hit easily. See that wind, it's not affecting the face of the waves. Typically north wind. We don't want it to go too west, but
it adds a bit more current to the current. So it's not always a good thing. But those surfers, they're physically ready to fight against those conditions. It's not huge. It's like just fun, a fun size of waves, just a bit of current.
And do you think, like, considering the size of the swell, are we gonna be able to surf onto the higher tide or even high tide this afternoon?
But the tide is getting a bit stronger today than yesterday.
Yeah.
So, but I think with this size of waves, you could surf all the way through the high tide.
Okay.
It won't be idyllic. I think the best would be mid tide, but it could be possible.
So good chance from your call only, Roman, that we keep the semis and final for tomorrow in low tide or mid tide conditions.
Well, I don't know what the organizers are going to choose, but I think tomorrow it might be a good call because the wind will be really light with some beautiful sun, small waves. It's going to get a lot cleaner, so we could have a pretty nice final day on offer here in Anglet.
Yeah, and it'll be a Saturday, so expect also a massive crowd as we are on the beach back with Caroline Saran with Johan Duru.
Yeah, guys, I'm here with Johan Duru, who passes it this morning as well. We're going to see him in the quarterfinal coming up next. Johan, can you talk to us about the condition and how we are feeling during your hit?
Yes, there is some really good waves. It's like 5 foot, and it's a good wide, so I'm stoked to make this hit. It was a really hard hit. I didn't make many hits this year. I always make one and lost the second one, so it was a good one. I'm really happy to make this one.
Yeah, you were having a good score this morning. You were pretty confident with your surfing. Do you have a specific strategy with the upcoming hit after for your hit?
No, I never had strategy. I just adapt during condition, but yeah, I had a good hit. I start good, but then they did good too, so I had this backup, but not enough. Lucky I got one more wave because Jorgan at the end nearly got the score. So it was a really hard hit.
And do you have your coach ready to adjust you, Mud, during the quarterfinal? She's around?
Yeah, Mojo is here and Mud in the water. So should be ready for the hit.
Cool. Well, good luck for your hit after. Thank you, Johan.
Thank you.
Mojo is the dog, and Maud obviously his girlfriend also competing on the WQS. But Johan Duru always positive, always with a smile, and still with some strong surfing. He's gonna be here for the finals, so we're gonna see more of him probably today. And
it seems like Johan and I had the same English teacher.
Well, yeah,
we do apologize, guys, for the
it's
Franglish.
a good teacher. You're doing great, Roman.
Well, perfect. And he's getting older, so maybe less pressure also on his shoulders. He's more like enjoying the rendezvous of those events, enjoying those.
Well, it's not really a kind of guy who lets the pressure get to himself. He's always been, pretty strong in his surfing and in his mind. I mean, he's been, on the world tour, so he knows about pressure. But it's all, as you said, it's good to see him in Anglet and see these kind of guys sharing their experience with the younger surfers.
He still wants more, of course. He would love to join the city again, and he needs to do some pretty nice result here in Europe first to then jump into the challengers and get back to the city, which is completely makeable.
Yeah, I mean, we know that Johan has the surfing to to surf with the world best, but he certainly has the surfing for some of the best waves in the world. I mean, small surfing is probably not his strong points, but as soon as you give him like 4 to 5, as he said, those conditions are suiting him. He likes those waves because he's got the surfing to match that kind of power. And
Yeah, exactly. As we saw a last attempt from Mafalda, 2.5, unfortunately the wave went a little bit too fast away from her. Now Ariane Ochoa controlling the lineup with the first priority and the two best scores of this heat, 6.33 and 6.17. Mafalda Lopes with a strong backhand attack with a single maneuver of a 5.17. Now looking for a 7.33. It's still possible for her to join the semi-final, but there's plenty.
yeah, the requirement is pretty high, but as we saw like in previous heat, now we are on woman to woman, so she's got the plenty of wave to be able to choose from. So definitely possible. There's some gems out there, those like picky right and left that Anglet Bank is delivering. We've got some quality waves, so anything could happen really, Roman. That 7.33 is way obtainable from Mafalda.
We'll have a quick look at what happened during this heat with Ariane Ochoa starting it with a strong attack on her backhand. You were mentioning, Archie, yes, the right
strap.
foot, the
Yes.
strap of Mafalda, but not looking to...
No, it doesn't seem to bother her too much. I mean, she was quite early in the heat, and especially with this kind of surfing from her opponent, Ariane Ochoa, earning her 6.17 for that big turn, and again, different angle, but same wave, 6.17. So that was in the early of the heat. So, and then she got that 6.33, got control, and making sure that second turn was complete. And then was an important time for Mafalda, not on that one, but more on that one, Roman, like a turning point on that heat that could see her back in the heat.
Yes, I really like this turn. Very technical, precise, with a lot of control. Under 5.17 and got her back in the heat. Now with only 4 minutes and 10 seconds, she needs like a really big wave, I think, like a set wave, and go for broke on a big single maneuver to reach the excellent almost scores.
And that's what I think she's doing. She's being patient. She's got priority. She probably, I don't know, she's an under priority, but maybe they're sitting quite far apart. We can't see on screen. Here's maybe an opportunity. She's hunting there. Huh? We can see clearly.
And I think Ariane doesn't feel like too protected in this end of the heat. She knows that Mafalda is a really talented surfer, and she can like blow a huge turn and goes to the excellence and make that hit. So I think Ariane Ochoa will try to improve the six pointers on a big set, if the set comes, of course. And a lot of people coming to enjoy the show today in Anglet.
Friday. Let you imagine the crowd we're gonna get tomorrow for the final here in the lovely beach of Anglet. So we've got Le Club, one of the spots, and the other spot. There's like on the south side of the pier. It's what do you call that?
La Petite Chambre d'Amour.
There you go. You hear it from the locals.
And then on the north point is actually Les Sables d'Or, La Piscine. Thank you, Anglet, for organizing this event alongside Rip Curl and the WSL. It's amazing always to welcome all the best European surfers here in Anglet.
Yeah, and to have partners that support the world tour, and it's important for those surfers too to have events at home. They don't have to fly or travel to.
It brings a lot of motivation to the youngsters, to the young generations, to surf during those free surf with all those surfers. Defensing move from Ariane Ochoa.
Yeah, but a smart one too, because that was a good-looking wave. With, as you said, Romain, it was a set wave. If you manage to find a good section there, she gets a little bit
a bit of a mistake, I think, from Mafalda.
She called it quit with 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is surprising.
Yes.
She could have had another opportunity, but seems enough for her with that great blocking move. That's part of competitive surfing, using that priority.
A bit strange that Mafalda didn't leave this wave and keep the priority, because 1:30 on the clock, it's enough to get a big closeout re-entry.
Especially in beach breaks, anything can happen in the next 10 seconds. You can catch a wave, pull out, and be ready in prime position for another wave. She tried to hit that lip, Ariane, but Mafalda giving up.
That's it. Unfortunately, it won't be the 7.33 she was hoping to reach. No, 3.07.
Yeah, not
if
enough.
I'm right.
Yeah, not enough. So we're gonna jump straight into quarterfinal hit number 3 with Yolanda Hopkins. She'll be surfing against Lucia Machado.
Yeah, watch out, because Yolanda Hopkins is a strong surfer. Those conditions are going to match her style of surfing, and Lucia Machado on her backhand can be also quite dangerous with some strong attacks.
Yeah, big show ahead of us, plenty of swell. Disappointing performance for Mafalda Lopes, but
at least a quarterfinal.
Yeah, I mean, that's some points, some prize money. Happy smile from Lucia Machado. Good day for the Canarians.
She'll jump on the podium.
Yeah. Allez, we're gonna have a little commercial break, and we'll see you back in a few seconds for hit 3.
Allez, tu rentres, ça arrive, vite. Allez, champion, lève-toi, pousse.